Okay, peace. What's up, everyone? Enzo Reacts back here. We're back. Brand new video right here. Pizza reviews. Again, back to those, but a brand new series, the Toronto series. I have a playlist already of the Waterloo, Ontario pizza reviews that we already did. There's a playlist up there. You can go watch those. We got about 15 already. We're going back to the first pizza review I ever filmed about 2 years ago now, which is crazy. When I go to a different city, I'm still doing places that occur in the same city. So let's say Domino's, it appears in, let's say, Toronto and Mississauga, right? I would review it in both Toronto and Mississauga because although the same chain, it is different from city to city. So I got to review it just to keep it consistent. If you don't know Domino's, it is probably the third most popular pizza chain in Canada, behind Pizza and Pizza Hut. Domino's small pizza is now around $13.25. When I did Domino's 2 years ago, the price was about $10 for a small, so it's jumped up almost $4. I don't know if that's because of the inflation recently or the rising food costs. So this is it. Obviously the box, we've seen it before, so there's not much new. It looks very similar to the box we saw 2 years ago. So I'm going to put some pictures up of the Domino's store. It's a brand new store. It actually recently opened. The neighborhoods I'm starting out with in Toronto, I was going to start with where I live currently, which is St. Jamestown. They have no pizza places, believe it or not. I'm going to move over to the next neighborhood, which is Upper Jarvis. We're doing Canadian pizza, which is essentially regular crust, regular tomato sauce, mozzarella, and the toppings are going to be mushroom, pepperoni, bacon. That's a Canadian pizza. That's like the flavor. Now we just do that to keep it with a Canadian theme. We try to get Canadian pizza wherever possible. So this is going to be Canadian pizza, regular crust. Yeah. It's got a handprint on the bottom. I like that. I like the box. They did well with the box. There's a lot of writing on it, but it's a very solid box. I like it. I like the branding. Okay, let's go. Domino's, here we go. Let's see. Okay, Domino's. Pretty thick cut mushrooms. Pretty solid amount of toppings for sure for a chain. That's a pretty solid amount. I'm not mad at that at all. See how we're looking with the flop here. Pretty solid actually. Bends out a little. Okay, it's starting to fall a bit, so it's not too solid. At the bottom, looks regular. Not too well done. Not too. Pretty pale. They didn't slice it very well. That's another thing I'm going to mention here. But I mainly smell bread on that. I smell a bit of tomato sauce. Domino's, let's go. Cheers. So the first thing we're going to start with is the crust. The first thing you'll notice that it was irregularly formed, the crust, right? So you got kind of this big thick section right here, right? And you've got this one section right here, way thinner. But it does confirm to me that maybe the Domino's does, hand toss their crust. I didn't think they did. And actually, when I was looking in the window, I did see the employees tossing around the crust, forming it. So I'm not sure if maybe if someone works at Domino's, maybe they can confirm this. If the dough is actually, you make it at the store fresh, or it comes frozen from the factory in the ball form and then you form it there. It tastes like bread pretty much, and that's how most kind of fast food pizza chains are in North America. It's pretty thick. For the majority of the pizza, it's not that bad. Once you get to the back crust, it's pretty thick, and it's not really well done on the bottom. It's not even that dark at all at the bottom. And the crust does hold up fine. It holds up actually better than I thought it would. They actually did add semolina on the bottom of the pizza. I don't remember seeing that last time. Maybe they just added a lot on this one, but you can definitely see there's a noticeable amount of semolina on there. You can see that, and I do like that. I actually think that's a good addition, but it's almost too much. It's like scraping off my fingers. It's a little bit too much semolina. And then the cheese, it's okay. I think the amount is pretty good. There could be just a touch bit more. It's not really well done cheese. You can see it's kind of still soft. It wasn't really baked on very much because there's quite a bit of toppings covering it up, so it wasn't really baked cheese. The flavor is very processed, salty mozzarella, very generic. There's not much to the cheese. It's fine. The toppings taste the same as they did last time. That didn't change. The mushrooms taste like dirt. Honestly, they really don't taste like much. They're kind of gritty. There's no flavor actually, the mushrooms at all. You don't notice them on the pizza. The bacon, again, it's the bacon crumble. Not my favorite version of bacon on pizza. They're not baked, they're squishy. It just tastes like, just a generic pork. Like, there's not much flavor to the bacon. It's just there, but you do taste it the most. And the pepperoni, it just tasted like salt. I really didn't taste much flavor at all from it. Not any spices in there. It's thin. This is actually very thin pepperoni, but what's interesting is that it didn't crisp up at all, barely. Like this one did slightly, but they really didn't crisp at all, which is very interesting because it's thin. So I'm not sure it's very high quality pepperoni. It's probably not, obviously, it's Domino's. The sauce has, I think it's changed since last time because I don't remember it being this dark red of a sauce. It's definitely, I think, changed color since last time. You can see some spices in there, right? Some herbs. You know, flavor's not too bad. I mean, it's a generic pizza sauce, but it's not too sweet like a lot of fast food pizza sauces are. It was pretty balanced, actually. It's a little bit sweet. Like it's got kind of a, you know, solid tomato base flavor to it as well. It's not too salty, so it was good. The only thing I can say is that just add a bit more sauce on there. I don't expect these fast food places or even chains to change that much through cities, but I do it just in case because sometimes there is drastic differences. This one's not a drastic difference, so. But, you know, $13.25, it's reasonable. It's just a little bit higher than what I would pay. But Domino's, you're going to get a, once again, 4 out of 10. 4.0 out of 10 here. Enzo Reacts, Toronto Pizza Reviews. First review, Domino's. Yeah, got the same review as the last one. So if you want to go watch that one, the link's over there. So as I said, we're doing Upper Jarvis neighborhood in Toronto. We got 2 more places on this one, and we're going to keep going. So, yeah, let's go. Peace. See you next one.